Now let us see the next question, sir. Question number 39. Now from this particular problem, from question number 39, we will see some new patterns, new varieties of problems we will discuss from right now. From 2015 till 2017, that means in the year 2015, 2016 and 2017, all these 3 years, the questions came from this particular pattern. I will teach you multiple methods. You can decide upon which method is comfortable for you. Now listen to this carefully, sir. Your question is, if p square minus 23p plus 43 equal to 0, then p minus 2 plus 1 divided by p minus 2 is how much? Now I will teach you multiple methods. I will teach you method 1. I will also teach you method 2. Whichever the method you feel that it is comfortable for you, you can pick up that particular method. Now see here, sir. Question says p minus 2 plus 1 divided by p minus 2 we need to find. So what I will do is, this particular p minus 2, whatever is given in the question or asked in the question, I will call it as some variable, for example x, right? I will call it as x. So if I call that as x, then this entire then part, whatever they are asking you in the question, that becomes x plus 1 by x is equal to question mark, right? X plus 1 by x is equal to question mark. Now if I say p minus 2 as x, then from this I can also say that p is equal to x plus 2, right? P is equal to x plus 2. Now if I further simplify, further in this particular quadratic equation, this quadratic equation becomes p value is x plus 2, p square value is x plus 2 whole square. I will not write it everything in detail. I will just expand as it is. X plus 2 whole square is x square plus 4 plus 4x, right? Plus 4x minus 23 into x plus 2. That means it is minus 23x minus 46 plus 43 equal to 0. I will write it as it is, right? I will write that term as it is. Now if I further simplify, this becomes x square plus x square plus 4x minus 23x is minus 19x, and similarly 4 plus 43 is 47. 47 minus 46 is, it is plus 1 equal to 0. Now can I say that if this particular quadratic equation is given, if the quadratic equation is x square minus 19x plus 1 equal to 0, then we already know from our previous problem that we can easily find the value of x plus 1 by x. X plus 1 by x. First of all, why will plus sign come in between? Because the constant is having plus sign, right? Constant is having plus sign, and right hand side, this minus 19, whatever is present here in the middle term, shift it to the right hand side, it becomes plus 19. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 19, and this is what they are asking you in the question also. That means answer for this question is how much? Answer for this question is 19. Now this is one of the way of solving it. You can implement this method. This is also a very good method, very faster method also. You can implement this method. There is no harm in solving by using method 1 in this problem. But having said that, I will also teach you method 2, and finally it is up to you people. It is completely up to the individual to decide upon which method is comfortable for you, right? Now see here, sir. First of all, what is the equation that is given? Equation that is given is p square minus 23p plus 43 equal to 0. Let me write it. P square minus 23p plus 43 equal to 0. This is the given part. What is the asked part in the question? P minus 2 plus 1 by p minus 2 is equal to how much? P minus 2 plus 1 divided by p minus 2. This is equal to how much? This is what they are asking. Now observe carefully, sir. One thing which you should immediately realize from this given data and the asked data is the asked data has something called as p minus 2. That means this particular equation, I should somehow express this particular equation in terms of p minus 2. Why should I express it in terms of p minus 2? Because p minus 2 is something which I need to find out according to the question. That means, can I say that I can express this as p square minus 2p minus 21p, like that I will write it. Why did I write it as 2p minus 21p? Because if I take p common factor in the first two terms, it becomes p into p minus 2. I am very much interested in getting this term called as p minus 2. Yes, I am getting it here. Similarly, remaining part minus 21p I will write it, and from this remaining part again I should get p minus 2 common factor. That means, can I say that instead of writing directly as plus 43, I will write it as 42, because from these two terms, if I take out minus 21 common factor, I will again be left with p minus 2 inside the bracket. But I have 43 in the given equation. I have written 42 as of now. That extra 1 I will just add it and I will equate it to 0. I hope you are understanding, sir. Right? I hope you are understanding the logic. That means my question says I should have this term called as p minus 2. I will try whatever it is required in my given equation to make it in the form of p minus 2. Simple. Now, can I say that this p minus 2 is there here. Here also p minus 2 is there. I can take that p minus 2 common factor, right? I can take that p minus 2 common factor, or in other simple language, divide both sides by p minus 2, right? Divide both numerators, or not numerator, divide both left hand side and right hand side by p minus 2. If I divide both sides by p minus 2, observe carefully, p into p minus 2 divided by p minus 2, I will be left with only p. Minus 21 into p minus 2 divided by p minus 2, I will be left with minus 21, plus 1 divided by p minus 2, I will write it as it is. This is equal to 0 by p minus 2, that is nothing but 0. Now, if you observe carefully here, in the question what they are asking you is, in the question they are asking you 1 divided by p minus 2 term should be there. Yes, here also I have 1 divided by p minus 2. I am very happy that the same term is also present in my question. But another term which should be present in the question is p minus 2. They also want this particular p minus 2 to also be present in the equation. But can I say that I do not have p minus 2 here, but I have p minus 21? Because I do not have p minus 2, I will subtract by 2 here. Similarly, if I subtract by 2 on the left hand side, I should also subtract by 2 on the right hand side also. I hope you are understanding. That means this p minus 2 I require according to the question. 1 divided by p minus 2 also I required according to the question. This minus 21 I will shift it to the right hand side. It becomes plus 21. 21 minus 2. Answer for this question will be 19. Either apply method 1 or apply method 2. You will finally end up with the same answer called as 19. And that is what the answer is for question number 29. I hope the idea is very clear for every student who is listening to this particular video. Do not worry, sir. I will take another 2 to 3 similar kind of question. I told you that this is a different variety of questions what we are discussing right now from question number 39, and we will see how best we can understand this particular model by using method 1 and also by method 2 in the next 2 or 3 problems, so that you will not have any doubts when I solve the next 2 or 3 problems. I hope as of now question number 39 is very clear. See here. Question number 40. exactly similar to question number 39. Exactly similar. Why am I taking one more time? For your better understanding. Once again, in this particular question also, let me solve by both methods, method 1 and method 2. Again, it is your decision to pick up the method which you are comfortable. Now see here, sir. Your question is, if m square plus 2m is equal to 34, then find the value of m plus 7 whole square plus 1 by m plus 7 whole square. Now, one of the way of, see here, in this question also, what is that we are getting here? We are getting the answer as 19, right? We are getting the answer as 19. Now, come back to question number 40. If you observe question number 40, m plus 7 whole square plus 1 by m plus 7 whole square. This is of the form x square plus 1 by x square, right? X square plus 1 by x square. X square plus 1 by x square will always be of the form k square minus 2. That means answer should be of the form k square minus 2. That means either 167 should be the correct answer or 142 should be the correct answer, because 167 is 169 minus 2, which is a perfect square minus 2. 144 minus 2 is nothing but 142, which is once again perfect square minus 2. Now I have two options. Answer options A and D can definitely be eliminated without even thinking twice also. Now I have two options. I don't know which is the right answer. That is the reason I will move on to the different methodology. If I have only one option, I don't even have to scratch my head. I would have already completed this particular question in my examination. I would have saved a lot of time by doing this kind of methodology. But unfortunately in this question I have two options. So I will move on to the next method, that is nothing but what I named as of now as method 1. Now see here, sir. What I will do is same like 39th question. I will put this m plus 7. I will put this m plus 7 as some variable x. So if I put m plus 7 as x, the question becomes x square plus 1 by x square. This is what I need to find. From this I can also write it as m is equal to x minus 7. Substitute in this particular equation. This equation becomes m square is x minus 7 whole square. That means x square plus 7 square minus 2 into m into 2 into what is that, x minus 7 whole square, right? 2 into x into 7. That means it is 14x plus 2 times of x minus 7. So it is 2x minus 14, and shift this 34 in the right hand side to the left hand side, it becomes minus 34. Now further if I simplify, it becomes x square minus 14x plus 2x is, it is minus 12x, and minus 14 minus 34 is minus 48 plus 49, it is equal to 1, right? It is nothing but 1, so it is plus 1. So my quadratic equation now is x square minus 12x plus 1 equal to 0, and I am sure that you know how to find. If I know the quadratic equation, directly I can find the value of x plus 1 by x, as because the coefficient of x square is 1 here, and because the constant is also 1 here, this minus 12 is shifted to the right hand side, it becomes plus 12. We know the value of x plus 1 by x, but in the question they are not asking you x plus 1 by x value, they are asking you x square plus 1 by x square value. So x square plus 1 by x square is 12 square minus 2. It is 144 minus 2. Answer for this question is 144 minus 2 is nothing but how much? It is nothing but 142. So answer for this question is how much? It is nothing but 142. So 142 should be the right answer for this question. So definitely 167 is not the right answer, because we have solved it in detail in this particular method. Now this is one of the method by converting m in terms of some other variable x. Now method 2. Let me write those equations, and let me also write what is being asked in the question. The given equation is m square plus 2m is equal to 34, right? Is equal to 34, or I can write it as minus 34 is equal to 0. But the question is, whatever they are asking is m plus 7 whole square plus 1 divided by m plus 7 whole square. This value they are asking you in the question. Now see here, sir, because the question is asking you for m plus 7, because the question demands you to get this particular term called as m plus 7, what I will do is this 2m I will write it as 2m, I will write it as 7m minus 5m. How will you come to know that you should write it as 7m minus 5m? Because question demands m plus 7, and in the first two terms if I take m common factor, it will become m plus 7 inside the bracket. Suppose for example, I am just taking a small example. If the question is m plus 6 whole square, then this 2m should be written as 6m minus 4m. I hope you are understanding. Then I will get inside the bracket as m plus 6. So depending on what is asked in the question, I will also change it accordingly. Now 7m minus 5m is 2m. This minus 34 equal to 0. I will write it as it is. Now similarly in the next two terms, if I take minus 5 common factor, then and I will also write it as m plus 7. This becomes minus 5 into m is minus 5m, minus 5 into 7 is minus 35. But the question has minus 34. So add 1. Minus 35 plus 1 is minus 34. Now same like my previous example, question number 39, whatever I have solved, same like that I can say that I will divide both sides by m plus 7. If I divide both sides by m plus 7, this term will go off, this term will also go off. It will be m minus 5 plus 1 divided by m plus 7 equal to 0. But I know this particular, I want this particular term as 1 by m plus 7. But at the same time, I also want another term called as m plus 7. I will add 7 on the left hand side. If I add 7 on the left hand side, on the right hand side also I should add 7. I should add 7 on the right hand side also. Now this particular term is m plus 7. And the another term, this particular term is 1 divided by m plus 7, and right hand side I have 7, and this minus 5 on the left hand side will come to the right hand side, it becomes plus 5, 7 plus 5 is 12. Now can I say that if m plus 7 plus 1 by m plus 7 is equal to 12, then it implies that m plus 7 whole square plus 1 by m plus 7 whole square will be k square minus 2. 12 square minus 2, answer is nothing but 142. Either apply method 1 or apply method 2, or even the beautiful method is, you know that x square plus 1 by x square will be of the form k square minus 2. Just go ahead with answer options. If only one option is satisfying, you are the luckiest person on that particular problem on that examination day. But because two options were satisfying in this particular question, I also wanted to teach you two more extra methods. I hope method 1 and method 2 are very clear for every student who is listening to this particular session. Question number 41. Question number 41. Again the similar model, sir. Again the similar model. First thing is, if I apply my method 1, I will put this p plus 8 as x. So my question will reduce to x square plus 1 by x square format. That means answer should be of the form k square minus 2, where k square is nothing but a perfect square. That means answer should be definitely of the form k square minus 2. K square minus 2 is nothing but 365. Answer should be of the form k square plus 2 in this case, sir, because you will understand as I complete or as I proceed with the problem, because this will be of the form x minus 1 by x format. If x minus 1 by x is equal to k, then x square plus 1 by x square is k square plus 2. That means answer should be of the form k square plus 2. 361 is a perfect square. 361 plus 2 should be the answer, which is nothing but 363. But another problem with this option is 289 plus 2 is also k square plus 2 format only. 225 is not a perfect square. 225 is a perfect square. 225 plus 2 is also k square plus 2 format. 324 plus 2 is also k square plus 2 format. That means definitely I cannot decide from the answer options in this question. That is the reason you should also know the other methodologies, and that is the reason I am teaching you multiple methods. You should be good enough with multiple methods, sir. Don't always depend upon answer options. Answer options are biggest clues, but sometimes it will also give you hand, right? So please be careful with that. So if I start using method 1, p plus 8 is x, so p will be x minus 8. Substitute here. P square is nothing but x minus 8 whole square. X square plus 64 minus, it is 16x, minus 3 times of x minus 8. It is minus 3x plus 24. Shift this minus 89 on the right hand side to the left hand side, it becomes minus 89. Further simplifying, this becomes x square minus 16x minus 3x is minus 19x, and 64 plus 24 is 88. 88 minus 89 is minus 1. Now I believe that you are very clear, because whenever I know this quadratic equation, observe carefully, the constant is having the negative sign here. Because the constant is having negative sign, it is not x plus 1 by x which I will be getting here, it is x minus 1 by x which I will be getting. Because of this x minus 1 by x itself, I came to know that the x square plus 1 by x square value is k square plus 2. So all the 4 options are satisfying in fact, right? So it is of no use going with answer options. So x minus 1 by x is minus 19 shifted to the right hand side, it becomes plus 19, right? It becomes plus 19. But question they are asking you, they are not asking you x minus 1 by x, they are asking you x square plus 1 by x square. If x minus 1 by x is k, x square plus 1 by x square is k square plus 2. Answer is 361 plus 2. It is nothing but 363. That means you cannot directly decide from answer options in this question. You need to solve it to get the correct answer as option B, which is 363. Now this is one method. I already taught you another method also in my last 2 problems, but let me teach you one more time, sir. The more and more I will keep repeating this method, the more and more you will also get habituated, and you will also feel that these methods are all very easy in the examination hall. So question says p square minus 3p is equal to 89. I can make use of, or I can write this as p square minus 3p minus 89 is equal to 0. In the question what they are asking is p plus 8 whole square plus 1 by p plus 8 whole square, right? 1 by p plus 8 whole square. This is what they are asking you in the question. Now observe carefully, sir. I am in need, I am definitely in search of this parameter called as p plus 8 in this given equation. That means p square, I want plus 8 to be taken common factor. That means 8 to come in that bracket, plus 8. That means I will write it as 8p, because then only from these 2 terms I can write it as p into p plus 8. But the question they are not asking you for 8p. In the actual equation it is minus 3p. That means I should subtract from minus 11p. Then only the equation will be balanced. I hope you are understanding, because 8p minus 11p is only minus 3p, and similarly I want the next 2 terms also should have p plus 8 inside the bracket. If I take minus common factor and write it as p plus 8, it is minus 11p. Minus 11 into 8 is minus 88. But the equation is not having minus 88. Equation is having minus 89. That means another minus 1 equal to 0. I will write it as it is. I hope you are understanding the logic, sir. Now, same logic from now onwards. You already know that I should divide both sides by p plus 8. If I divide both sides by p plus 8, this p plus 8 will go off, you are left only with p. This p plus 8 will go off, you are left only with minus 11. And this minus 1 divided by p plus 8, I will write it as it is. Right hand side is 0 divided by p plus 8 is 0. Now, think logically, sir. 1 divided by p plus 8, I definitely require it. I definitely require the term called as 1 divided by p plus 8. But I also require another term called as p plus 8. So I will add 8 on the left hand side. If I add 8 on the left hand side, right hand side also I should add 8. And this minus 11, I will shift it to the right hand side. This becomes plus 11. So p plus 8. P plus 8 minus 1 divided by p plus 8, it is nothing but 8 plus 11, which is nothing but 19. So whenever I know the value of p plus 8 plus 1, minus 1 divided by p plus 8 value, if I know it, it is very easy to calculate p plus 8 whole square plus 1 divided by p plus 8 whole square. This is nothing but k square plus 2. Answer is 19 square plus 2. 361 plus 2 is nothing but 363. Apply method 1, apply method 2. Both the methods will give you the same answer. So it is completely your responsibility to decide which method is comfortable for you to apply. I hope the idea is very clear for each and every student who is listening to this class. I have already taught you question number 39, question number 40, question number 41, which all the three problems are of similar ways of problem solving. Question number 42 is also similar way, but I will slightly I will increase the level of difficulty. Very slightly I will increase the level of difficulty in my next questions. But having said that, right now this particular three questions what I solved, I hope this should be very clear for every student who is listening to this class, sir. Next, question number 42. Question number 42. Very good question, sir. Question number 42. Now see here. 42nd question says that if m square minus 12m plus 33 is equal to 0, then find the value of m minus 4 whole power 4. Earlier they were giving, in the last few questions, they were giving m minus 4 whole square plus 1 by m minus 4 whole square. But now the question is m minus 4 whole power 4 plus 1 by m minus 4 whole power 4. Now, very simple once again, sir. Let me also solve this by two methods, method 1 and method 2, for you to master both the methods once again. Now, simple. If I put m minus 4 as x, so then m will become x plus 4, right? M will become x plus 4, and the question will reduce to the form of x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. X power 4 plus 1 by x power 4, it will reduce to x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4, it will reduce to. Now, we already know, in my previous problems only I told, whether it is x power 2 plus 1 by x power 2, or x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4, or x power 8 plus 1 by x power 8, or x power 16 plus 1 by x power 16, always my answer will be of the form k square minus 2 or k square plus 2. But in this question it will be k square minus 2 itself, because I will anyway prove it in the next few minutes. So if the answer should be of the form k square minus 2, directly looking into the answer options, you can say that k square minus 2 means the first option is directly eliminated because 227 is nothing but k square plus 2, right? It cannot be the right answer. 326 is also k square plus 2, ruled out. 194 is k square minus 2, it might be the right answer. But another problem is 167 is also k square minus 2 format. So I cannot decide just by looking into answer options in this question. So let me continue solving the question then. Now this particular equation, whatever they have given in the question, now if m is nothing but x plus 4, m square is x plus 4 whole square, x square plus 16 plus 8x minus 12 into x plus 4, that means minus 12x minus 48 plus 33 is equal to 0. Further, if I simplify, x square minus 4x, this will become, right, that will become minus 4x. 16 plus 33 is 49, minus 48 is 1. This is equal to 0. Now from this I can directly come to the conclusion that x square minus 4x plus 1, if it is equal to 0, x plus 1 by x will be equal to minus 4 shifted to the right hand side, it becomes plus 4. Now we also know another beautiful thing saying that if x plus 1 by x is equal to 4, this implies that x square plus 1 by x square will be 4 square minus 2. 16 minus 2, it is nothing but 14. But in the question they are not asking you for x square plus 1 by x square, they are asking you for x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. That means x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4 will once again be, I already taught you in multiple problems, the power is getting doubled. If the power is getting doubled, the answer will be k square minus 2. That means your final answer will be 14 square minus 2, 196 minus 2. Answer for this question is 194. It cannot be 167 because we have proved it. Answer for this question is option D, 194. Now this is one of the method to be implemented where m is expressed in terms of x, right? M is expressed in terms of x. Method 2, if you don't want to express m in terms of x, but if you want to keep m in terms of m itself, I already taught you method 2 for the last 3 problems. Same methodology you can implement here also. Now see here, sir. First of all, let me write the equation. M square minus 12m plus 33 equal to 0. M square minus 12m plus 33 is equal to 0. This is what they are asking. The question says m plus, what it is, m minus 4 whole power 4, m minus 4 whole power 4 plus 1 divided by m minus 4 whole power 4 is equal to how much? This is what they are asking. Now same explanation once again. I am in need of this term called as m minus 4. That means m square minus 4m minus 8m plus 32 plus 1 equal to 0. I hope you are understanding. From the first 2 terms it is m into m minus 4. From the next 2 terms it is minus 8 into m minus 4 and plus 1 I will write it as it is. So I will divide both sides by m minus 4. This m minus 4 cancels. If I divide, I will left with m. This m minus 4 cancels, I will be left with minus 8 plus 1 divided by m minus 4. Right hand side is 0 divided by m minus 4, 0. Now I need this term called as 1 divided by m minus 4, but I also need another term called as m minus 4. So I will subtract 4 from on the left hand side. I will also subtract 4 on the right hand side also, and simultaneously this minus 8 on the left hand side I will bring it to the right hand side. So finally this becomes m minus 4 plus 1 divided by m minus 4. This is equal to minus 8 becomes plus 8 on the right hand side. 8 minus 4, it is 4. Now this is what I have it when the power is nothing but 1. But if the power has to become 2, I will write directly here itself, sir. If the power has to become 2, that means m minus 4 whole square plus 1 by m minus 4 whole square. Answer will be 4 square minus 2. 16 minus 2 2, it will be 14. But the power is not 2 also. According to the question, the power should become 4. That means if I want to get this power as 4, then the final answer should be, this should be of the form k square minus 2 once again. 14 square minus 2, which is 196 minus 2, which is nothing but 194. Sir, I am repeating once again, method 1 should be applied if you are comfortable in method 1, or you should apply method 2 if you feel that method 2 itself is comfortable for you. But the beautiful method compared to method 1 and method 2 is the another method where answer options can be easily got. From the answer options you can easily get the answer, but unfortunately from the last 3 questions more than one option is satisfying the condition. Therefore we are implementing method 1 and method 2 separately. But in your examination hall, the first thing that you need to do is always check if only one option is satisfying. If at all only one option is satisfying, trust me, take my words, you will be solving in the most lesser time possible. That means you will solve that question within 2 to 3 seconds of time rather than doing all these extra steps. But if more than one options are satisfying the condition, then you should either switch on to method 1 or you should switch on to method 2 depending on your convenience. I hope the idea is very clear for every student who is listening to this particular session, sir. Now before starting the 43rd question, let us understand a few things. I am not teaching something new right now, but I am teaching the same thing what I have taught earlier at the starting of algebra. But from that point, whatever I have taught earlier, I would like to derive another conclusion, and that particular new conclusion what I am going to derive, I will be using in my upcoming problems. Now what am I talking about? Let us see right now immediately. Now see here, sir. Suppose I am sure that you already know this. Let me call this as a beautiful note. I am sure that we already know what is a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square stands for a square plus b square plus 2ab. Similarly, we also know what is a minus b whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now, we have already discussed these things also in my previous classes. If I in case subtract these two, a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, if I take the difference, 2ab minus of minus 2ab, it becomes 4ab. That means if I shift it here and there, a plus b whole square will be equal to a minus b whole square plus 4ab, right? Plus 4ab. I hope it is clear for you. A plus b whole square is equal to a minus b whole square plus 4ab. Now, why did I discuss this thing? Now see here. This is something which we already know, which we have discussed in my previous classes also. But from here I want to derive another conclusion. And that particular conclusion I want to use it in my upcoming problems. What is that conclusion? I probably might use it in this particular question or in this particular key point. Instead of a, I will put a variable called as x. Instead of b, let me call it as the reciprocal of x, 1 by x. That means a plus b whole square is a minus b whole square plus 4ab. But instead of a and b, I will put it as x and 1 by x. That means this becomes x plus 1 by x whole square. X plus 1 by x whole square is equal to, here also substitute, x minus 1 by x whole square, x minus 1 by x whole square plus 4 into a value is x, b value is 1 by x. So a into b is x into 1 by x. X into 1 by x is nothing but 1. So 4 into 1 is nothing but 4. That means x plus 1 by x is equal to x minus 1 by x whole square plus 4. So can I say that if I only need x plus 1 by x value, I don't want the square of it, then if I want to remove the square on the left hand side, I should take the square root on both sides. So this right hand side becomes plus or minus square root of x minus 1 by x whole square plus 4. This is one of the very important key point that we need to use it in our problems, but I will make it even more simpler for you people. Now observe carefully, sir. Suppose for example we earlier knew that if at all we know x plus 1 by x value as k, if x plus 1 by x is k, then x square plus 1 by x square will be k square minus 2. Similarly, if x minus 1 by x is k, then x square plus 1 by x square was k square plus 2. Now what I am saying here is, suppose if I know x minus 1 by x value, if I know the value of x minus 1 by x, I can substitute inside this particular bracket and I can square that, add 4 for it, take the square root. When I do all these things, I will end up getting x plus 1 by x value. That means, can I conclude finally saying that if x minus 1 by x is equal to some constant k, if x minus 1 by x is equal to some constant k, then I can say that this x plus 1 by x will be equal to plus or minus square root of x minus 1 by x, I called it as k. So this will become plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. Very important notation. Whenever we know the value of x minus 1 by x, we can easily find x plus 1 by x right now by using x plus 1 by x is plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. This is one of the very important key point. Now the another way of doing it, these all the things remain the same, so I will directly write this particular equation in my next screen. That means a plus b whole square, this is case number 2, I can call it if you want to. The previous screen is case number 1, this is case number 2. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab. That means, let me write it one more time. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equal to 4ab. That means in my previous case, that means let me also write here as case 1 so that you will also understand that we are discussing two different cases. So case 1 is what I have discussed just now. I took a plus b whole square on the left hand side and a minus b whole square I shifted to the right hand side. Now I will keep a minus b whole square towards one side and shift the other thing to the right hand side. That means a minus b whole square, if this goes to the right hand side, it becomes plus. So 4ab comes to the left hand side. So this is nothing but a plus b whole square minus 4ab, but I don't want the notation to be like this. I want it to be x and 1 by x. Put a value as x, put b value as 1 by x. So this becomes x minus 1 by x whole square is equal to x plus 1 by x whole square minus 4 into x into 1 by x. But I don't want x minus 1 by x whole square. I just want x minus 1 by x value. X minus 1 by x is, take the square root on both sides. This is plus or minus square root of x plus 1 by x the whole square minus 4. Same analogy I can say. Instead of writing like this, even simpler we can make it. If I know the value of x plus 1 by x as some constant k, that means I will finally conclude saying that if x plus 1 by x, the value is known to us as k, for example, then I can easily find x minus 1 by x. X minus 1 by x in that case will be equal to plus or minus square root of x plus 1 by x. I called it as k, right? I called it as k. So this becomes k square minus 4. This is the second important key point. What we need to understand. That means always remember, sir, don't get confused. In all our previous problems, in all our previous problems, what we were finding mainly is if x plus 1 by x is k, we were finding x square plus 1 by x square. Similarly, if x minus 1 by x is also k, then also we were finding x square plus 1 by x square. Now we are finding the other things. If we know x plus 1 by x, we can easily find x minus 1 by x. Similarly, if we know x minus 1 by x, we can easily find x plus 1 by x. I hope the idea is very clear. So just to avoid that confusion, I will finalize the entire thing once again. Very important key points. Two important key points, I will write it. The same thing what I discussed, I will finalize it in this particular screen. So first key point, let me write it as suppose if I know x plus 1 by x value as k, then this implies x minus 1 by x value will be equal to plus or minus square root of k square minus 4. Right, k square minus 4. That means in simple language, if I want to find x minus 1 by x, keep minus inside the square root. If I want to find x plus 1 by x, please keep plus inside the square root. That means my second key point is if at all I know x minus 1 by x value as some constant k, then I can easily find x plus 1 by x value. X plus 1 by x will be again equal to plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. Right, k square plus 4. I hope the idea is very clear. When we know x plus 1 by x, we can find x minus 1 by x now. Similarly, vice versa is also true. If we know x minus 1 by x, we can easily find x plus 1 by x value. I hope the idea is clear. But anyway, you already know few other things also. If you know x plus 1 by x, or if you know x minus 1 by x, you can easily find x square plus 1 by x square value. So many questions we have solved till now. Now this is something a different variety is what I am talking right now. Now, why am I discussing all these things? Why did I say all these things? Why did I discuss all these things? Please see question number 43. Question number 43 is your virginal mains examination question, right? Virginal mains question is what I am discussing. Slight modification I have done here in this question. In the question, it was asked for p minus 6 whole square plus 1 by p minus 6 whole square, but plus part we have already discussed earlier only, right? Earlier only we have already discussed that plus part. In my last 4 questions, I have discussed this middle term being plus. So right now I am interested in slightly changing the question so that this becomes another variety of question. Now see here, sir, same like what we discussed in from question number 39 to 42, same methodology I will implement. That means the question is asking for p minus 6. So that particular p minus 6, I will put it as y or x, whatever you want. P minus 6, I will put it as y. So p will be equal to y plus 6, right? P will be equal to y plus 6. If p becomes equal to y plus 6, then this entire question, whatever they are asking, that will reduce to p minus 6 whole square, that is nothing but y square, minus 1 by p minus 6 whole square, that is nothing but 1 by y square. So basically they are asking you y square minus 1 by y square value in this question. I hope the idea is clear. Now p value is y plus 6. Substitute in the given equation. So p square is y plus 6 whole square, y square plus 36 plus it is 12y, right? It is 12y. Next, minus 16 into y plus 6, because the equation says minus 16p, minus 16 into y plus 6, minus 16y minus 96 plus 59 equal to 0. I hope you are understanding, sir. These are all exactly similar to my previous last 3 to 4 questions. There is no change. Simplify further. Y square plus 12y minus 16y is minus 4y, and 36 plus 59, it is nothing but 95. 95 minus 96 is minus 1. Now, can I say that y square minus 4y minus 1 is equal to 0? This can also be written as y minus 1 by y. Y minus, why did I put minus here? Because the constant is having minus, and this minus 4, if I shift it to the right hand side, it becomes a plus 4. That means I know the value of y minus 1 by y right now. I know the value of y minus 1 by y. Now, suppose if the question is find the value of y square plus 1 by y square, then the question would have been very simple. So if the question is y square plus 1 by y square, the question is very simple, and your actual question in your mains exam was y square plus 1 by y square. So but I made a small change. I made this question as y square minus 1 by y square, so that little extra thing also we will learn, because we already know how to find y square plus 1 by y square, sir. It is nothing but k square plus 2, right? It is nothing but k square plus 2, 4 square plus 2, 16 plus 2, 18 should be the answer in that case. But now the question is y square minus 1 by y square, right? Y square minus 1 by y square. Now see here, sir, what is that we need to find right now? To find y square minus 1 by y square. Y square minus 1 by y square can be told as a square minus b square. A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b, right? A minus b into a plus b. But we already know the value of y minus 1 by y. Just now we found out it is nothing but 4. Write down 4. Now we already know another key point. If we know y minus 1 by y value as some constant k, in this question that k value is 4. If at all y minus 1 by y value is known to us, we can easily find y plus 1 by y value. How? I already discussed these key points before the start of problem. Y minus 1 by y value is known to us as 4. Y plus 1 by y value is plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. Now, because the answer options are all having positive values, you can ignore plus or minus and only keep positive value here also. So, y plus 1 by y will become square root of k value is 4. Let me write it. So this is nothing but square root of k value is 4. 4 square plus 4. That means in bracket it is 4 into square root of 16 plus 4, 20. So it is square root of 20, and square root of 20 can be further simplified as square root of 4 into 5. 4 square root is nothing but 2. So root 5 remains as it is. So 4 into 2 is 8. 8 root 5 should be the final answer for this question. And this is one of the most easiest way of solving the question. And I am not discussing method 2, where I am keeping the variable p in terms of p itself. I have already solved 4 questions of that similar sort from question number 39 to 42. And I request you people to try it out method 2 if it is really required. I just did this problem with one of the method as of now. I hope the idea is very, very clear for every student who is listening to the class. In all my previous, if you can check it out. You can just rewind the video and you can check it out. 42, 41, 40, 39. In all those questions, probably the questions was x square plus 1 by x square is what we need to find. In this question, we are finding x square minus 1 by x square. So minus 1 by x square, yes. So there is a slight difference. If we know x minus 1 by x value, then x plus 1 by x value can be easily found out as square root of k square plus 4. And that is what I am using. Before just using it, I just proved it before starting of this problem. I hope the idea is clear for this question. Next, question number 44. Question number 44 is a very easy question if you have understood all our previous questions. Now see here, 44th question says p square minus 4p minus 1 equal to 0. Directly from this we can write it as p minus 1 by p. Minus 4 shifted to the right hand side, it becomes plus 4. P minus 1 by p is plus 4. Now, because p minus 1 by p is plus 4, we can say that p square plus 1 by p square value will be k square plus 2. K square plus 2 is 4 square plus 2. 4 square is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. We already got partial answer right now, right? We already got partial answer. Next, plus what is the remaining thing which is present here? 3p minus 3 by p. If I take 3 common factor, it will be p minus 1 by p. But P minus 1 by P value, we already got it as 4 from the question itself. Just substitute and simplify. 18 plus 3 times of 4. 18 plus 12. It is nothing but 30. Answer for this question is 30. This is a very easy question if you have understood all our previous questions. Next, question number 45. Question number 45. Very good question, and this question is your original 2017 question in prelims. It is prelims 2017 question, original question with a change in numerical, not the numerical, basically change in variable is what I am taking right now. Now see here, sir, it's a very beautiful question. See here, question says, if m plus 1 divided by m plus 7 equal to 0, if m plus 1 divided by m plus 7 equal to 0, then find m minus 1 divided by m plus 7. That means the only difference they are asking you here is, in the question they are giving plus, in the finding part, that means whatever they are asking you to find, they are giving minus. In the question they are giving you plus. In the question they are giving you plus. That means in the if condition they are giving you plus. In the then condition they are asking you to find the minus value. That's the only difference. Now see here, very simple. Can we say that, okay, let me write the equation. M plus 1 divided by m plus 7. This is equal to 0, right? This is equal to 0. Now, we already know that if the denominator is having some variable, and if the numerator is also having, the other terms numerator is also having the same variable, then we can find multiple things. That means if the denominator is x, the other term of the numerator is also x, then we can find x square plus 1 by x square, we can find x minus 1 by x, so many things we can find. That means denominator in the second term is m plus 7. Numerator also make it as m plus 7. As of now, numerator is only m. Make it as m plus 7. That means in the left hand side I am adding 7, right hand side also I will add 7. That means in very simple language, m plus 7 plus 1 divided by m plus 7 is nothing but equal to 7, right? That is nothing but equal to 7. Now can I say that this particular thing, suppose assume this as x, x plus 1 by x is equal to 7. If I know the value of x plus 1 by x, I can easily find the value of x minus 1 by x. That means I can find m plus 7 minus 1 divided by m plus 7 value I can easily find. How can I find it? I can find it because I know the value of x plus 1 by x. X plus 1 by x is k. K value is 7 in this case. X minus 1 by x will be how much? That is nothing but plus or minus square root of, I am not using plus or minus because only thing, all the things are positive at the starting. Plus or minus square root of k square plus, sorry, k square minus 4. Why it is k square minus 4? Why not it is k square plus 4? Because this value is also minus here, right? This value is also minus. So k value is 7. So 7 square minus 4. 49 minus 4. It is nothing but 45. 45 can be written as 9 into 5. 9 square root is 3. So this is nothing but 3 root 5. That means, can I say that m plus 7 minus 1 divided by m plus 7 value is 3 by 5. But in the question, they actually want you to keep this 1 divided by m plus 7 value as it is. That means with the negative sign also they want you to keep it as it is. This entire thing I will keep it on the left hand side itself without doing any manipulations. And another term they want us to keep is only m. That means this m also I will keep it as it is. I don't want this plus 7 to be on the left hand side. So shift it to the right hand side. This becomes minus 7 on the right hand side. So your final answer will become 3 root 5 minus 7. Which is nothing but option B. And I am telling you, if you have attended properly from question number 39 what I am discussing, these all questions which are beautiful questions and which are original exam questions seems to become very easy, and you can easily solve all these questions if you have understood the previous questions. Now if it is not clear, if question number 45 is not clear, nothing to worry, because I have an exact replica of question number 45 in question number 46. Now see here, in the previous question, in question number 45, in the if condition they gave plus, in the then condition they gave minus. 46 is just the reverse. In the if condition they are giving minus, in the then condition they are asking you to find for plus, but the approach absolutely remains the same. Now see here, sir, can I say that, let me write this equation, a minus 1 divided by a plus 11 equal to 0. Now we know that whatever the denominator term is there, if the same term is there in numerator, then it will become very easy for us to calculate so many things. Denominator has a plus 11, but here only a is present. Add 11 on the left hand side. If I add 11 on the left hand side, add 11 on the right hand side also. 0 plus 11 is equal to 11, right? 0 plus 11 is equal to 11. Now can I also say that, this is similar to x minus 1 by x. X minus 1 by x value is known to me as 11. Because x minus 1 by x is known to me as 11, I can easily find x plus 1 by x value. That means a plus 11 plus 1 divided by a plus 11 can be found out as plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. Why plus? Because there is plus sign in between here. K square, k value is 11, 11 square plus 4, 121 plus 4 is 125. 125 can be written as 5 root 5, because 125 is 25 into 5, square root of 25 is taken outside as 5, so it is 5 root 5. But the question says I want this term called as 1 by a plus 11, so I will keep it as it is. I want this sign also to be plus, I will keep this plus also as it is. I want a also to be present on left hand side, I will keep this as it is a, but I don't want 11 according to the question to be present on left hand side. Throw it away to the right hand side. Simple. So final answer should be 5 root 5 minus 11, which is nothing but option A. Or instead of shifting that 11 to the left hand side and wasting a couple of seconds, you might not waste too much of time in shifting this 11 to the right hand side. Maybe you are wasting only 2 seconds, but you don't even have to waste that 2 seconds, because I know that 5 root 5 should definitely be a part of answer options. There is only one option which is present having 5 root 5, so you can mark ahead instead of shifting this 11 to the right hand side, all those things, and you can actually save that 2 precious seconds also in your examination. I hope the idea is clear. Only one option is present where the third is 5 root 5. You can mark option A and you can move forward, sir. I hope 45 and 46, which is one model, which is considered as one model, is very, very clear for every student who is listening to this class. Question number 47. Question number 47. This question, whatever you are seeing on the screen right now, Virginal 2016 mains paper, this question has come, sir. Virginal question which came in the year 2016 in your mains examination. Now see here, question says if k is equal to 1 divided by k minus 5 and k value should be greater than 0. It is not a value greater than 0, it is k value greater than 0, right? K value greater than 0, then find the value of k plus 1 by k. Now, first thing that should immediately strike you people is, if at all I want to find the value of k plus 1 by k, if I want to find k plus 1 by k value, I need to know k minus 1 by k value. I need to know this. That means your next task is first to find out k minus 1 by k, and the moment you know k minus 1 by k value, k plus 1 by k is not at all a difficult task to find, right? That means what I will do is, I will just cross multiply. This becomes k into k, k square, k into minus 5 is minus k, is equal to 1 or minus 1 is equal to 0, right? Minus 1 is equal to 0. Whenever you have this kind of quadratic equation, very easily you can find k plus 1 by k or k minus 1 by k. But this equation, from this equation we can find k minus 1 by k. Why? Because the constant is having negative sign. So k minus 1 by k, minus 5 shifted to the right hand side, it becomes plus 5. Now we know the value of k minus 1 by k. Finding out k plus 1 by k is definitely not a difficult task. So k plus 1 by k will be equal to square root of plus or minus square root of, because it is plus here, it is 5 square plus 4. That means 25 plus 4. Answer for this question is square root of 29. I am sure that everyone is able to understand why it is. Whenever I told you before the starting of 44th question, I think so, yes, 43rd question probably, if at all you know k or x plus 1 by x value, x minus 1 by x can be easily found. I proved it by a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, all those things, don't forget. So similarly, if you know x minus 1 by x, x plus 1 by x can also be easily found, and we are using that kind of notations right now in our last 4 questions, starting from question number 44 or 43, whatever it is. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Next, question number 48. Now these are all very simpler questions, sir. First thing, I am again saying you people, which I told in some time before also in one of the problems, don't get carried away by looking at these bigger numbers. My god, what is this here? Power is 1019. 1019 is a very big power. How can I calculate? Don't get carried away by such looking at such numbers. They will just give you such kind of numbers for you to get confused. That's the only thing they will do it in the examination. Now see here, it's very simple, sir. This term is p power 1019. This term is also p power 1019. Whatever they are asking you in the question is also p power 1019. And the denominator in the question also is p power 1019. Everywhere that the same term. Simplest thing to do is make that p power 1019 as some other variable x. If I make it as x, then this equation becomes x minus 1 by x is equal to 10. It's very easy, sir. X minus 1 by x is 10. And whatever they are asking you to find, then it becomes x plus 1 by x is equal to question mark. This is a very easy question. Whenever you know x minus 1 by x, x plus 1 by x is plus or minus square root of k square plus 4. Because why it is plus 4? Because it is x plus 1 by x that we are finding. K square is 10 square, 100 plus 4. Answer for this question is square root of 104. The most easiest question that you can get. But what students will think, it's the most difficult question because you have 1019 as a power, right? Don't just what do you say, get carried away by looking at bigger numbers in the power, right? See the next question. Next question is actually easy. It is actually very easy. Now see here, sir. Can I say that p power 85 is what I have here? This is p power 85. This also is p power 85. The other value, okay, denominator in the asked part is also p power 85. The only other value is p power 170. Now p power 170, I can say it as p power 85 whole square, because a power m whole power n is a power m into n. So it is p power 85 into 2. It is p power 170 itself. That means if I call p power 85 as x or any other variable, then this question, the given condition becomes x plus 1 by x is equal to 20, right? X plus 1 by x is equal to 20. The asked condition becomes p power 170 is nothing but it is x power 2. So x square minus 1, x square minus 1 divided by x is what they are asking. Or in simple language, instead of making it as x square minus 1 divided by x, I can also further simplify that as x square by x is x minus 1 by x. Is it not easy, sir? You know the value of x plus 1 by x as 20. Indirectly they are asking you to find the value of x minus 1 by x. Is it not easy? It is the most easiest thing. but unfortunately we feel that it is very difficult because the question has some bigger numbers and you feel that how can I find the power of such huge numbers. X plus 1 by x is 20, x minus 1 by x is plus or minus square root of 20 square, that means 400 minus 4. Why it is minus 4? Because question is asking you for x minus 1 by x, so it is minus. Answer finally is square root of 396, which is nothing but square root of 396 can be further simplified as square root of 360 or square root of 36 into 11. 36 into 11 is nothing but 396. Square root of 36 is 6. So it is finally 6 root 11, which is nothing but option B. Now if you observe carefully, question number 48 is nothing but directly they are asking x minus 1 by x given x plus 1 by x is how much. Similarly, question number 49 is also same like that. X plus 1 by x is given, x minus 1 by x is how much. But instead of directly asking you like that, they are putting some bigger numbers and probably they are making you to get little confused. That is the only thing they are trying to do. But don't get confused. Very calmly you can solve all these questions if you know the concept. And we are not in first or second problem. We have just solved question number 49. So much of practice we have done in last 49 questions, right? See the next question. See the next question, sir. Beautiful. All these things are beautiful questions, but they are very simpler question. Now, in simple way, suppose for example, I have 3 divided by root 3. Right, 3 divided by root 3. This you should know it, sir. But I am just explaining you for if you don't know. 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 because root 3 whole square is nothing but 3 itself. Divided by root 3. So 3 divided by root 3 can be written in the numerator itself as root 3. Right? Getting the point, right? Similarly here also, p divided by root pq. P divided by root pq. P divided by root p. It is root p in the numerator and root q is in the denominator. So finally it is root of p divided by q, right? Similarly, plus q divided by root pq. Q by root q. It is root q in the numerator and in the denominator you have root p, right? In the denominator you have root p, right? In the denominator you have root p. Now that is what is left hand side. That is what is left hand side. Right hand side is 2 into root 10. Right hand side is 2 root 10. Simple. Now, can I say that? Okay, let me simplify this particular part also. What is that they are asking? P by root pq is once again root p divided by q. Whole root of p by q minus q by root pq. It is whole root of q by p. That means, can I easily say like this? Instead of considering this under square roots and getting confused, this is nothing but if I call it as x. If I call this as x plus this is the reciprocal of the first term, that becomes 1 by x. That means they are giving you x plus 1 by x value as 2 root 10. They are giving you x plus 1 by x value as 2 root 10. If x plus 1 by x value is 2 root 10, then x minus 1 by x is what they are asking. X minus 1 by x is what they are asking. Very simple, sir. Once again, it is exactly similar to question number 48 and 49. X plus 1 by x is 2 root 10. X minus 1 by x is how much? So, x minus 1 by x. This is nothing but plus or minus square root of k square minus 4. Why minus 4? Because question is asking you for x minus 1 by x. K square is 2 root 10 whole square. That means it is 4 into 10. 40 minus 4 is 36. Square root of 36 is 6. And this is how beautifully you can solve all the questions, and that too within seconds. If you have understood the first 50 problems what we have solved till now, and I personally believe that you have learnt all these shortcuts in the most beautiful way possible, and this should take maximum 3 to 4 seconds, or the worst case scenario maximum 10 seconds in your examination hall to solve these varieties of questions. I hope till this first 50 question no student is having any issues, and I believe that you will also understand the further questions in the most easiest way possible.
You can learn any subject, anywhere, any place, and on the go. Come, let us go the other way in learning. Download our revolutionary app for free. AMC.